set to do battle. It's the Lakers taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
I think mostly they just did not give themselves a chance on the inside. They settled too much for the jump shot. I would have liked to have seen a better effort to get the ball to the paint.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Leonard and Aldridge, the two stars at the 3 and the 4. Mills teams up with Green in the backcourt. And it's Gasol at center. Outside Leonard. 6 to shoot. Aldridge a screen. From deep, Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And following in the footsteps of Tim Duncan, Kawhi Leonard fits the Spurs mold of what a superstar player should be. Team first. Defensive minded. A stoic demeanor.
Well, he's not worried about the number of touches either, Kevin. It's when called upon, just be ready. Seemingly avoids the limelight just like Timmy, and he's all about getting better, being the best player he can possibly be, and then winning big.
And you look at the Spurs' incredible run, that combination of Duncan and Ginobili and Parker. It's the winningest postseason combination, that trio in NBA history.
Well, we know that Tim Duncan and Greg Popovich had the longest player-coach partnership in league history. And it's also been interesting, Kevin, how each one of those players has taken on different responsibilities as a leader of the ball club throughout the course of their careers.
Bryant hits them both.
And right there, you can see the time that's put in at the free throw strike.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Aldridge dishes to Mills. Outside Leonard. Pass to Aldridge. The Lakers with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
You want to talk about a game plan working to perfection. Just take a look at that game. They were lethal at the offensive end.
Green kicks to Mills. Now here's Gasol. He's guarded closely. Back to Mills. He feeds it to Gasol. And the pass to Mills. Outside Leonard. A second chance effort, and the shot goes down. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Well, at a time when threes and dunks are the toast of the league, Leonard showing that strong mid-range game can be just as valuable.
Pass to Zubac. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Young against Leonard. On the wing, Nance. Nance a screen. Here's Russell. The rebound by Gasol. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The dish to Aldridge. It's tipped. Young with the steal. And they're running. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Leonard kicks to Green. There's the feed to Gasol. Aldridge left side. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's Zubac. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And fortunes can change so much in the course of the season. A team that's hot early can go cold and vice versa.
Well, this is why 82 games are so important. We talk about the playoff time and people refer to the season being long. Well, the good teams dig out of those ruts really quickly, Kevin, and put themselves in the position to get back into the playoff picture.
Well, you just want to be consistent. If you could, that probably is as elusive a thing as anything, right?
Consistency sometimes, Kevin, doesn't result in multiple wins in a row. It just means that your team has a level of play that the coach and the players are happy with.
He's off on the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the middle, it's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Russell. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 7 assists, and over 2.5 steals. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points. The Lakers #1.
You know, it's not just the turnovers they're forcing. I mean, they're converting at the other end. And you know what? It puts a lot of pressure on you to play perfect.
Now, here is Russell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
And they've had some good looks, but can't seem to get it going here. 1 for 5. Tough way to start it.
Down low, off the pick. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Green against Bryant. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. To the middle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Fearless. Despite the size mismatch, took it right to him.
Now, here is Russell. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. They get the rebound. The shot's good from Nance.
That's great recognition. Saw he had the height advantage and exploited it.
San Antonio leading. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Goes up to the stripe. And that's good for 2.
That's where Aldridge burns defenses repeatedly. His mid-range game is so advanced and so polished, evidenced by that shot there.
Russell passes to Bryant. To the inside. Gasol with the steal. Leonard on the wing, defended by Young. Leonard dishes to Aldridge.
And LaMarcus at 6'11" is capable of playing both the power forward spot and, as the league moves forward, the center position. He favors playing the 4, but that versatility was huge in the Spurs signing him and keeping him around, something every team would value.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight. He misses the free throw.
Second player taken in the 2006 NBA draft, Aldridge has been an all-star multiple times and one of the game's most prolific scorers over the past decade.
And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 5. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Greg Popovich.
Well, Kevin, they have a specific approach to tonight's game. He told me they have to get the ball into the paint as much as possible and take advantage of what they believe is a big edge for them inside. Let's see if they're right about that tonight. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. And when you talk about Aldridge at the 4 or at the 5, Brent, which position do you think he's best in?
Well, Kevin, seeing the league going smaller and smaller, he's more skilled, I think, than most centers at that 5 spot. He's got great foot speed, lateral movement's good, and he can stay in front of the smaller players, and that enables him to stay big against small ball lineups.
And San Antonio has possession, leading by 5. And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Gasol. And it's Russell with the rebound. And Los Angeles guys shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's the screen. And here's Bryant for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Bryant's got 7 points.
The pick definitely could have been better, didn't fully commit to it, but it was still just enough to get his teammate enough room to knock down the shot.
And D'Angelo Russell, you know, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do, it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
And the Lakers making a change here. Brewer's checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in. Here's Parker. 11 points last game. And thinking back to Russell's rookie season, maybe too much was expected of a guy coming in at just 19 years of age.
Yeah, and we live in this win-now, instant gratification era. And with the skill set and moxie this kid has, fans are going to expect the world. Just looking at what Russell did in the Rising Stars Challenge last year, though, he may ultimately fulfill all those lofty expectations.
You know, if you're going to go set a pick, you really have to be committed to it. He simply did not do a good enough job to get his teammate open.
Here's Young. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. They get Paul Gasol. Brent, when you played, you were one of the best passing wings in the NBA. How did you come about developing that play style, that skill of feeding others so well?
Huge influence for me, Kevin, growing up was Pistol Pete Maravich. I watched a lot of tapes, and maybe people out there remember old VHS tapes of homework basketball that Pistol Pete put out, and I watched those incessantly and went out in the driveway and tried those things, and then eventually frustrated every coach that I played for. But I had an innate ability to see the floor, some peripheral vision that I tried to use to my advantage, and I enjoyed always making the play for the next guy.
And you both came from basketball families. His dad was his coach at LSU.
That is correct. And although Press wanted Pete to shoot a lot, and he did.
And he did. And you?
And I was more of a pass-first guy.
Yeah.
I think with my dad, he took all the shots away from his teammates. I wanted to be a better teammate.
He took a family's worth of shots, right?
That is correct. And I spent years making up for it. Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's Clarkson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Inside, poke loose. Fast break now for the Spurs. Leonard got the ball. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Ennis comes in for Nick Young. And you ask Greg Popovich's coach, he says he's never coached a player who improved as rapidly as Kawhi Leonard.
And that's saying a lot. Remember, Tim Duncan won the Finals MVP in his second season playing alongside David Robinson. But by all accounts, Kawhi is just a tireless worker. You know, while he was at San Diego State, Kevin, he brought 2 lamps from home to the gymnasium because they wouldn't turn on the lights early enough for him to get his workouts in. Now, that's what I call a gym rat.
San Antonio leading by 3. Parker outside. Six on the shot clock. Leonard sets a screen for Parker. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
And let's hope for a heated matchup in this first game between them, because a close one tonight ensures we'll have 3 more good games down the road.
Shot from the wing. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And the Spurs lead by 5.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now, Parker still possesses exceptional speed. He really turns on the Jets in transition for easy looks like that one.
Now here's Ennis. Leonard with the steal. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And finished off by Leonard.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
It's tipped. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
Well, coaches always tell you, if you take a chance, you better get it.
Jonathan Simmons is checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Here's Ingram. Simmons pulls it in. San Antonio leading by 7. Parker left side. Clock at 6. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. Second is Kawhi Leonard. D'Angelo Russell fourth.
When you've got those two guys out there, both with such quick hands, one hiccup by a ball handler, and they're off to the races.
Ennis passes to Ingram. Kicks to Mozgov. Passes it to Ennis. Ingram wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Guys, I cannot believe he missed that one. And I bet he can't either.
Ginobili dishes to Parker. Mozgov with the block. And they're able to recover. No good from Simmons.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Brewer off target with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Jonathan Simmons gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Brewer, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Shoot 2. First one falls for him. He makes 1 of 2 that time. I hear the term glue guy a lot, Brent, in the NBA. You think it applied to guys being necessary to make a team a playoff team, to being a good teammate? When you think of glue guy, what does that conjure up in your mind?
Whenever I hear that term, Kevin, I always think about guys on the team who are able to connect the dots between primary players, the star guys who carry a workload, all the way to what they can connect to with guys on the end of the bench. So if you're talking about a guy in the 6, 7, or 8 slot on your team that can go up to your star, and say, hey, you know what, we need this from you, or you're not giving us that. And then turn around in the very same breath with the same vernacular, go to the 12th man and explain to him what his purpose is with regards to practice and preparing a team and getting them ready for competition. To me, that's a glue guy. It doesn't come about just in a game all of a sudden. This is somebody who, day by day, week by week, and month by month, keeps the team together.
Great explanation. Leonard hits them both.
Getting to the foul line more and more these days. Kawhi has become the complete package.
We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. He used that pick to get in close. Mozgov's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Ingram kicks to Clarkson. Ingram setting a pick for Clarkson. On the wing, Brewer takes a three. And no good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Parker outside. Here's Leonard. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Right side, Leonard. From outside the arc, he got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
And the long arms and legs of Ingram come into play on defense, bothering shooters with his hustle.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs leading by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards.
To be in the conversation, I think, is totally appropriate. And Tony is very often not even in the conversation when people talk about top 10 guards and that sort of thing, which has always amazed me. All you hear is all the other names, whoever the new young guard is. And there's a lot of great ones. But to leave his name out seems ridiculous to me.
Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
You have no idea how huge that is for a player. Is Tony Parker a great all-star champion, future Hall of Famer? Absolutely. But would he have reached that level without Greg Popovich as his coach? I don't think even Tony would tell you that. So kudos to Pop.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Relentless ball pressure, jumping into the passing lanes. They're just forcing them into ridiculous mistakes.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Young, D'Angelo Russell out there with Goodwin, and it's Nance, and it's Zubac in at the center position.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Parker outside. Lee sets a screen for Parker. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. 8 feet away, and that one hits back iron. Lakers trail by 5. Russell with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Young outside. Here's the screen, and he's way off from outside. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Parker outside. Lee, a screen on Nance. Parker outside. And stolen by Russell. And it's the Lakers on the break. Ahead. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Zubac.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Murray, the pass to Parker. Green against Young. Gasol dishes to Green. 5 on the clock. Here's Parker. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Lee's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, he plays with a bit of a sixth sense around the offensive glass. Perfect position for the easy tip-in.
Screen by Russell. Here's Goodwin. Again, Los Angeles.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Parker against Russell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And when you think about it, speed, such a fundamental part of Parker's game. You wonder how well he'd age in the NBA.
Well, one season he almost led the league in points in the paint, and that's for a point guard. So those days are gone. He relies more on a deadly in-between game. He's the youngest of the Spurs' big three, but with his hamstring injury just 2 seasons ago, they look to manage those minutes a little bit more carefully.
The Spurs making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And Tony Parker drops them both.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
There's the pick. Here's Young. Here's Zubac. He kicks it to Young. Outside, Russell. Nance outside. Screened by Russell. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Goodwin. He's covered by Murray. And it's Goodwin missing.
You have to give a ton of credit to the defense for arriving just in time and altering that shot away from the basket.
To the inside. Here's Aldridge. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He makes the big bucks because he's expected to knock those shots down. The D was there, but that's no excuse. He has to hit those shots.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kawhi Leonard keeps getting better year after year. The 2014 Finals MVP said, "I'm very confident with where I'm at. Every time I step on the floor now, I know I can be a factor. Offensively, defensively, shooting threes, working my way into the post, setting other guys up. Kevin, he can do it all."
He's grown into that role of franchise player, DA. Great stuff. Thank you. Now the Lakers on the break. Goodwin's got the ball. And it's Russell in the corner. Bryant, he's checked in for the Lakers. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Outside Russell, and it's Goodwin in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Goodwin's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Gasol is screened. Aldridge kicks to Gasol. Here's Goodwin. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And Mills kicks to Murray. Here's Gasol. High shot from 10 feet out. Gasol's got his second bucket tonight. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Russell feeds to Bryant, and Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. Russell passes to Zubac. Now here's Goodwin. He's got 13. Just 5 to shoot. Dishes it to Bryant. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for Los Angeles.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. Lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
First one falls for him. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. And so many teams now make the pick and roll the real foundation of their offense.
Well, the pick and roll game in the NBA, Kevin, is everything on offense. Whenever a possession breaks down, of course, as the shot clock winds down, you're going to find a ball handler and a screener. Some of the best in the business reside on the West Coast. I think about Chris Paul, and I think about Damian Lillard being able to operate out of those pick and rolls with great effectiveness.
Good example. And here's Russell. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Green with the ball. Picked up by Bryant. Green dishes to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Right side Aldridge. Nance with some nice D.
Well, he's a great finisher around the rim, but some stellar defense there stopped that from happening.
Bryant has the open look. No good from outside. San Antonio trailing here. Now Green, 5 points in the game. Murray kicks to Mills. He dishes it to Aldridge. He feeds it to Gasol. Almost, but it rolls out.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Outside Russell. Here's Zubac, defended by Gasol. Shoots off the screen, and it's Goodwin missing. The Spurs shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Good on the bucket. Murray's got his first points of the night. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
When you look at the Spurs, it's about the offensive philosophy in terms of ball movement. You look at the numbers, players shoot much more efficiently off of the catch than they do with the dribble. The Spurs exemplify the good to great in ball movement.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
The Lakers trail. And the Spurs offense, just beautiful basketball. They call it good to great. You pass up a good shot to set up your teammate with a great shot.
Well, I think what they do well, Kevin, is always explore what it is they can get to first. If it happens in the first 6 seconds, they'll take advantage of you. And if they don't, they'll get into the half court, run multiple pick and rolls, and every time somebody needs an outlet, there's a guy in the right spot to bail you out on the possession. It's often beautiful to watch.
The Spurs have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. That one misses. The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Now here's Ennis. Not a lot of room. And the baseline jumper, no good. And San Antonio shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Good on the bucket.
And there's that quickness. Mills trying to do a better job of attacking inside these days.
Here's Ingram. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And Mozgov throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Mills. The pass to Leonard. From 11 feet away, the Lakers with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. And it's Ingram missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Mills passes to Simmons. Ginobili outside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Creative playmaker who often deserves a de facto point guard, Ginobili, with a beautiful dish there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Lee's checked in. And Brent, you look at how the Spurs played last season and any other season, they might have had the best record in the league.
Well, they did have the best record that Greg Popovich has had as a coach with San Antonio, with 67 wins. And it was under the radar because of the Warriors' historic mark last year with 73. But it was the first time in history that the NBA had 2 different 35-win teams at the midway point of the season. It set up the stage for an epic showdown, and really some people let down that never happened.
Got that one up quick. Ingram's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Look how assured Ingram looks pulling up from there. I mean, he either tortures you with his speed to the rim or his jumper if you give him space. Take your pick.
Now here's Mills. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Ginobili against Clarkson. 4 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Undeterred with a hand in his face, Ginobili's been taking advantage of that kind of defense for a long time.
Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Leonard. Ginobili with the steal. And now the fast break. Ginobili with the ball. Here's Simmons. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Unbelievable finish with the defense right on top of him. That takes a ton of focus.
Picked by Mozgov. Now here's Ingram. He's covered by Leonard. Pass to Brewer. Ennis in the corner. 5 on the clock. Rebound San Antonio. Simmons got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Leonard. Offensive rebound. Lee got a piece of it. Stolen by Clarkson. Now the dish to Ennis. Mozgov sets a screen for Ennis. No one near him. Not as good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Ingram.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Ennis in the corner. The feed to Mozgov. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A moment now to see the numbers for Mills. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And, guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And for a guy who was never drafted, Mozgov has carved out a nice role for himself in our league.
Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. San Antonio leading. In the corner, it's Ginobili. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ginobili's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's had bad first quarters before and has dug himself out. Here's another one tonight.
Picked by Mozgov. Ennis kicks to Mozgov. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. No good on the second free throw. San Antonio leading by 3. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Parker outside. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Ginobili left side. Simmons dishes to Parker. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ingram. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Spurs lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tony, you guys are flowing really well lately. When you guys are having success this year, what will it look like?
To stay healthy. I like our chances this year. Our young guys got a lot of experience, and we play good basketball right now, so hopefully we can stay healthy and play good at the end of the season.
That is always the most important thing for your team, Tony. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. We've got a pretty even game underway at Staples Center. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Well, they've been pounding. I mean, pounding it in the paint. Not just taking the first three-pointer when it came across. That keeps the defense on its toes.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
That concludes our halftime presentation. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Spurs leading by 3. On the floor for San Antonio, the defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Pau Gasol. And it's Mills in at the 1. Now here's Mills. Kicks it to Gasol. Leonard with no one around. That 3 off the mark.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Young's shot is off. And San Antonio shooting the ball at 42%.
Greg Popovich of the Spurs, a 3-time coach of the year, could have been many more times, and you can count the rings. No question, when it's all said and done, he'll be in the Hall of Fame and in the pantheon of legendary coaches.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Another miss by Leonard.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, we know Greg Popovich uses a lot of different tools to motivate his players. Sometimes it's the things he doesn't say that works best. Popovich said, sometimes in timeouts, I'll say, I've got nothing for you. We just turned it over 6 times. Everybody's holding the ball. What do you want me to do? Figure it out. I'll get up and walk away because it's true. It's on them. Kevin?
Thanks, T.A. That accountability goes a long way. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Russell. And you think about Popovich retiring, he said he didn't think he'd finish out the entirety of his 5-year contract, which runs through 2019.
Yeah, we'll find out. I know Pop has always told the story that when Tim Duncan finishes his playing career, that Pop would finish his as well, because he doesn't want to suffer the consequences of not coaching Tim Duncan. But the Spurs have done a great job of restocking their team with LaMarcus Aldridge and the evolution of Kawhi Leonard. And maybe the old fellow will stick around a little bit more.
Connects from 3-point range.
Whipping off the screen there like a tiger, Leonard creates enough space to get the shot off that he wants.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. And a look here at the shot chart.
What a display we've seen from them so far. Every half open look they've gotten, they've knocked down and show no signs of letting up. Right now, they are in the driver's seat. As long as they can keep their rhythm on offense, they'll just steamroll this team the rest of the way.
San Antonio leading by 4. Mills with it. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Good looking screen by Gasol. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Yeah, the offense a bit out of sync here to begin the half. They just seem a step behind. 1 of 4 so far.
Down low. Lakers passing it around. Here's Bryant. Rebound, San Antonio.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Passes it to Gasol. It's blocked. Second shot opportunity, and can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
Free throw drops for Gasol.
And over the years, Gasol has proven himself to be a valuable teammate. Someone guys love to be around. A guy that plays well with just about anybody.
And so Gasol nails them both. Lakers trail by 6. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Bryant fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Bryant.
Yeah, those are the shots that you expect him to make. You've seen it before, and so far, just not on his A game tonight.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. San Antonio again missing. Outside Bryant. And it's Russell in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, if they had an edge at halftime, they might have lost it, beginning this half 1 of 5.
Now here's Mills. And it's Leonard top of the key. Outside Aldridge. He kicks to Green. Inside. 4 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And the long arms of Gasol wreaking havoc on the D. They don't know what to do with him when he's going up with a shot like that.
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. That free throw good from Gasol. Murray's checked in for Daniel Green. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Lakers trail by 7. Bryant, that's for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot. Bryant's got 11 points.
Well, this is what he does. He is a threat to generate points every time down the floor.
There's the screen. Leonard against Nance. Outside Leonard for 3. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his 3rd foul of the game. LA has gotten blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Russell passes to Young. To the paint. Here's Bryant. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Well, even the dentist would tell you that's a sweet move for that lay-in. And yeah, you got to love his tenacity.
18 feet out. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one misses. And the Lakers making a change here. Goodwin's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And so it's the Lakers with it, trailing by 4. Outside Russell to the paint. Pass to Goodwin. Shot clock at 6. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. No good from Zubac. Spurs leading by 4. Leonard kicks to Mills. Leonard with a screen on Young. Gasol. From 15 feet away, Green for 2 points. Gasol's got 11 points.
And the defense can only do so much. Gasol knows he can get his shot up over anyone in this league.
Down low. Zubac, that's good. He's got 5.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Murray kicks to Leonard. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Leonard attacking Aldridge. Dishes to Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit forced.
Goodwin sets a screen for Russell. Now here's Goodwin. He's covered closely. Fires for 3. Rebound by Murray. Spurs leading by 4. To the right side. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Russell. Murray. Gasol kicks to Mills. Misses off the right iron.
Really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Leonard kicks to Gasol. To the inside. Here's Nance. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Nance has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Murray. Defended by Young. Murray the pass to Leonard. The 11-footer. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
High percentage look for Kawhi there. He's developed such good touch inside. That one's automatic.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Lee's checked in for Gasol. Simmons comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Ginobili's checked in for Murray. And Parker's subbed in for Patty Mills. Ennis kicks to Clarkson. And it's Ennis, top of the key. Feeds it to Mozgov. In the corner, it's Clarkson. To Mozgov. Basket counts. Mozgov's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And here is Parker. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
He just doesn't seem to be himself shooting the ball right now, guys. Just looks a tad bit uneasy, and that's affecting the result.
San Antonio's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd.
And really the Spurs, for most of Manu Ginobili's career, have limited his minutes. Last season, the least minutes of his career, and the Spurs look to keep him fresh and healthy come playoff time so he can be a major contributor.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Playing as a team so crucial. Let's see the NBA's best. The Lakers in 5th.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Shot clock at 2. A 3 off the inbound. Brewer grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Ennis dishes to Ingram. He feeds it to Mozgov. Knocks it loose. Dishes it to Ennis from deep three-point range. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Parker. Spurs shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And there's the pass to Lee. Inside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often going forward because the 3 ball just hasn't been there. Sometimes it seems he's not getting his feet set or rushing his shooting motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Clarkson. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Mozgov, a screen on Ginobili. In the corner, it's Brewer. Uncovered. Rebound, San Antonio. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Parker outside. He dishes it to Leonard. Now here's Simmons. He's guarded closely. Lee passes to Ginobili. And the layup is good. Ginobili's got 7.
And showing his trademark aggressiveness inside, Ginobili was not going to be denied.
Now Clarkson to the middle. Here's Zubac, and he banks in the layup. He has 7.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Ginobili outside. Pass to Parker. There's the pick. Ginobili gets a wide open look. And the shot is long. The Lakers trail. Ennis kicks to Clarkson. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the dish to Parker. Leonard on the wing. 5 on the clock. Out to Parker. Trying his luck deep. The offensive rebound. Lee dishes to Leonard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mozgov.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Ginobili. He's averaging 8 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Pick by Lee. Parker outside. Leonard sets a screen for Parker. And there's the feed to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Can't hit from 12. The Lakers shooting around 44% in this 3rd quarter. Inside, here's Mozgov. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Really shocking he didn't take advantage of that golden opportunity there. He needs to be much better in that situation.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Parker left side. And here's Leonard from 3. No good on that one.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Here's Ennis. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Lakers lead by 1. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Parker outside. There's a whistle. It's going to go on Corey Brewer. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Two shots.
Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. And so he makes both from the line. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Clarkson. Picked by Mozgov. Here's Bryant. Missed. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Spurs out in front, leading by just one. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Activity, activity. We've had some great shots that are not dropping. That's okay. They're going to go in or they're not.
And wanted to keep the energy level high. I can understand that. Greg Popovich not worried about the missed shots.
As long as guys are giving it their all, coach feels they're doing what's in their control to be successful.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Hands out there with Young. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And there's Bryant. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Now, here is Young. 6 on the shot clock. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio trailing here. Parker outside. Kicks to Aldridge. Passes it to Murray. Clock at 6. Here's Parker. He's off on that one. Nice D from Russell. Lakers shooting 43% from the field. A 3 from Bryant. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge with a screen on Nance. It's stolen by Nance. Now the Lakers on the break. And he lays it up and in. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Parker kicks to Gasol. Aldridge a screen. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Pass to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
Feeds it to Russell. Off the screen. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
2 shots.
free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Young outside. Here's the pass to Zubats. Here's Russell with the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green kicks to Gasol. Parker passes to Aldridge. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Parker.
And Parker just super efficient at shooting from inside the paint with shots like that one.
Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Parker with the steal. Now here's the fast break. Parker leading the way, and he makes good on the layup. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
And just an insane move on the drive from Parker there, making difficult buckets look incredibly easy.
Outside, Russell. And here's Bryant for 3. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Parker dishes to Green. Young with the steal. The 15-footer, and he nails the jumper. And the Lakers lead by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Gasol is screened. Parker kicks to Gasol. There's the screen. Dishes it to Aldridge. Out of hand on it, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Just 3 to shoot. And here's Mills for 3. Vault shot off. Nice D from Russell. Los Angeles leading by 3. Feet away. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And doing a really good job here of pounding it inside in the second half. Sound strategy with the lead.
Free throw, no good for Russell. Spurs trail by 5. Mills with it. Aldridge with a screen on Russell. Mills with it. He's picked up by Russell. Here's Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Zubats. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Black's checked in.
Two shots.
That's good from Aldridge. And certainly LaMarcus Aldridge has the capability to be a go-to scorer, but Brent, he takes a lot of mid-range contested jump shots. Those aren't historically really Spurs types of shots.
Well, it's been interesting, Kevin, because LaMarcus Aldridge is so good at the mid-range that it's made Popovich rethink some of his offensive calibration, and they've searched him out in the spots where he's best. I think his comfort level continues to rise inside of this offense, and he'll get more and more efficient.
Now, here is Russell. He kicks it to Bryant. Nance outside. Right side, Russell. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Yeah, his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that production tonight.
And there it is for him. And it's 9 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
So consistent offensively, you'd like Aldridge to touch the ball at least once every time down the floor.
Now, here is Russell. Bryant with it. Leonard picks him up. Bryant's shot is off.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside Leonard. To take the lead. That one wide left.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
Mills. Count it, and the foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Corey Brewer's checked in for Tariq Black. That one misses for Mills. Poked away. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. A shot's good from Nance.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Mills. To tie it up. But they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Good on the second free throw.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Green against Bryant. Out to Nance. Outside Russell. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. Outside, Green. And here's Mills. He feeds it to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. To take the lead. San Antonio again missing. Bryant passes to Russell. Back to Bryant. And it's Russell in the corner. Screen by Young. Fires it up. Again, Russell missing.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. And it's all evened up. Aldridge has got 6 here in this quarter.
So difficult to defend Aldridge inside. He can go around you or shoot over you. Pretty much whatever he wants to do.
Ryan against Green.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful. Well, if Parker is the slower point guard at this point, Patty Mills comes in and definitely changes the pace for the Spurs. Out of Australia, a shoot-first guard who can hit off the bounce and off the catch. And so that three-point shooting ability puts pressure on teams. He's also a pest defensively, likes to get up and into guys.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Brent, you talk about Mills' ability to pressure defensively. Very quick, and he gets a lot of steals.
Sometimes he can get caught gambling at times, can Patty, but on the whole, a very capable defender, a bit of a gnat out there, and a valuable player when you consider he went undrafted out of St. Mary's of Moraga.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Aldridge down low, covered by Nance. Aldridge's shot is good, and the Spurs lead by 1.
Love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
Russell kicks to Brewer. Screened by Russell. Lakers passing it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Russell sets a screen for Bryant. Cranes the three-pointer. Bryant's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Lakers.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Throw good, Gasol. And he can't hit the second. Lakers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the 4th, exactly 50%. They get it again. Count that bucket. 6 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Just a little bit off in the first, but he's been anything but that here in the second quarter. Really impressive to see him turn it around like that.
Now here's Mills. Outside Leonard. He dishes it to Gasol. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket, he's ready to go.
And Brewer kicks to Bryant. Lets it go from 14. And the jumper falls for him. Bryant's got 12 points here in the second half. Spurs trail by 3. Mills dishes to Leonard. Looking to end his cold spell. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
Here's Bryant. That one misses. Great tee that time from Green. Outside Leonard. Out to the right wing. And Mills kicks to Leonard. Back to Mills. Good defensive work there by Young. Los Angeles has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now Russell. Right side, Bryant. Great tee that time from Green. San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Leonard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
And so both free throws good that time. That puts him ahead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Parker's check in for San Antonio. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So we can't get either to fall. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Leonard kicks to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Gasol. Bryant with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
The inbound. Yes!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
That is showing a very steady hand with the pressure dialed to 11.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Russell with it. To Bryant, shot off the screen. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot? Incredible!
All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
Unbelievable way to end this game. The fans on both sides are in shock.